All right, y'all, here we go. Virgo and Cancer. Man, I wish I had all three of my decks that I would have been able to do just every reading by the element. It would have made this a whole lot longer. Y'all already know I haven't been disciplined with doing readings every month. I'm trying to make sure this year I will. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. So before I begin, so remember, Virgo and Cancer. Virgo is going to be first. That if you guys want to learn more about spiritual awakening, make sure you check out my book, The Emerging Butterfly: Begin Your Spiritual Awakening. The purple book is going to give you all of the information of what you need to know when going through a spiritual awakening, and then the blue book is going to be all of the questions and everything so that you can seal in this knowledge. All right, it's going to be available at rashadking.com. I'm going to add it in the description. All right. Here we go. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guys. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarah Bonda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Olaroon. Thank you, Olafi. Bless this reading. Allow Virgo to hear what they need to hear. Shaman. So it looked like Virgo is thinking about the past. Okay, come on, what is that crowning energy? You think about the past. Maybe, Virgo, I'm assuming you didn't get closure or something from a situation. You didn't get closure from a situation, and so that's what you're looking for. You have the Six of Cups, which the Six of Cups, it talks about the past, and so it's like you're in your mind about the past, that something happened. You keep kind of repeating the same thing. It's kind of like you're stuck on replay when it comes to your feelings, your emotions, and your crowning or your crossing energy is given the story of why. The Ace of Swords, it talks about clarity, that you are saying that I need mental clarity, I need a breakthrough, in order to, get through this, to stay out of the past. And then it's like, okay, well, what do you need mental clarity and stuff about? And then, with the Four of Wands, it talks about a marriage. And so this could be a partnership that you're talking about, that there was a time that someone made you happy. They brought in celebration, joy, harmony, into your home life. But it seemed like maybe this thing has come to an end, because you have justice as the final card, which is saying you need justice, you need balance, that something is being done unfair. And so now you're like, I need balance in this situation. And so clearly, this could be an ending, and this is one of the reasons why you keep staying in the past, because you're trying to get clarity of everything that happened. And now, not only are you trying to get clarity, but you want justice. Even with the High Priestess, being present, the High Priestess is all about intuition. And so it's like, even with your, intuition, you're trying to see, like, what happened, trying to get closure, whether this is, you're doing tarot cards or something yourself, you're reaching out to, like mediums and stuff like that, someone that can, give you, spiritual guidance or whatever. But you are trying your best to try to, understand this situation, that you're hitting it from a spiritual standpoint, from the emotional, standpoint. And that's why, even in your challenge position, you have the Knight of Cups, where it's like, the Knight of Cups in a love reading is good, because it's saying that, someone is coming in to offer their, cup of love. And, with this in your challenge position, it could be saying that, no one else can offer their cup of love, that romance and beauty cannot come in, because you're so stuck on the past. You're so stuck on the past of keep, trying to repeat this thing, that it's just like, it's not going to be good for you. You're literally stuck. Even the card at the bottom of the deck, which is what you don't see coming, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, it talks about conflict, it talks about disagreement. And so even with the, the Five of Swords is talking about, conflicts and stuff. It's like you're still not gonna let this go. That's gonna be your challenge for the month of February. Virgo is just, completely, you know, letting this person go. And because it's sometimes sometimes we got to find an alternative for closure. Closure is not always necessarily having to talk to that person. Write a note to get it out of your system. Get a therapist and talk to the therapist about it to just release it and get closure. It's not necessarily always talking to the person, because when we want to talk to the person, then we get lost in this where it's like, now not only do I want to talk to you, but I want you to confess to everything that you've done, and I want an apology. And it's like, okay, now when we're diving into that, we're getting off of closure. And so now instead of getting closure from that attendant, conversation, now all of a sudden you realize that you launched into another argument, and once again you're leaving an argument, and you never got the closure, and now this is just going to be a repeat of a cycle. And so sometimes closure do not always have to come from the person that hurt you. It's different ways that you can get closure, and I think that this is one of the things that you need to learn as well, Virgo, is that the person don't have to be involved in order for you to get the closure you need. But stop thinking about the past. Let the past go. Let's see what's in the cards for Cancer. Virgo and Cancer. All right, thank you, good. Thank you so much. What is in the cards for All right, we have the Empress. The Empress is all about fatherhood. It's all about authority, structure. It talks about, just a strong male presence. It talks about power. It talks about discipline. It talks about focus. All right, what is it? All right, and we have it paired. The Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, it talks about success, long-term success. So it looked like, Cancer, this could be career for you. Let me see what the rest of the cards is going to be. That maybe you are getting ready to put yourself in a powerful position. So maybe you're getting ready to get a promotion or something. Let's see. You have the Justice card. Justice is all about fairness, accountability, integrity. Cancer, I don't think you're going to have a bad reading. All right. Card at the bottom of the deck. All right, so Emperor. Emperor is all about power and authority. So when it comes to the Emperor, it's saying that, look, this could be a season for you, Cancer, that you're going to be in your power, your authority, that people are going to see you as the Emperor. People are going to see you as someone, as an authority figure. So this could be as a powerful influencer or role model, or it could just be a really good employee. There's so many different ways that the Emperor energy can come about, that people reflect on you as a strong leader, and not only a leader, but the emperors come with not only leadership but authority. And so majority of the time anybody can be in leadership, but it doesn't mean that they're going to have that that effects on people, that they see them as the authority. Some people will know that you're in leadership and still mess with you, but with the empress, it's saying that not only do I see your position, but I acknowledge that position, I respect that position. And so it's more of a respect and honor that people have for you. So the Empress is saying that you could be in your power. You could really be in your power this month of February. if you choose to stay in it. You have as your crowning, your crossing energy, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, it talks about long-term success. It talks about perseverance. It talks about reward. And so once again, it's saying that, you're in your season, and this could be a season that you make a move, that this could be long-term success for you, that this could be the raise that you've been asking for. And so, so far so good, Cancer, where it's like, man, you in your power, and it's like you've been in this power, it's basically like do something with it. And so this is definitely the time that if you know that you have been wanting to get that supervisor position, that management position, and you haven't been, putting your internal applications in, or you haven't been looking on Indeed and doing it, that it's saying that this is the season for you now, Cancer, to go ahead and start looking at those things that you want, because you can get that long-term success while you're in this power, while you're in a good sense of, knowing yourself. You have a newfound confidence, I guess you can say, this month. And it's like, while you're in that power, while you're in that energy, utilize that energy to really bring in and manifest the things that you want. Because when we are in that authority energy, within ourselves, that we finally reached it, that we finally think that we're worthy, we're beautiful enough in order to obtain this girl or this guy. We're worthy enough that we believe that money is ours now, and we can speak without fear that I'm going to be a millionaire, and things like that. When we are in that energy, that is the best time to manifest the most wonderful things that will ever happen in our lives, because not only now are we confessing it with our words, but everything is in alignment with it. So, not only are we confessing it with our words, but that we deep down inside believe it. And so it's that powerful manifestation where you have, soul and spirit agreeing. And, now, because the physical is merging with the spiritual, you are able to manifest what it is that you truly desire. And so, it's like, while you're in that energy that you feel that, man, I'm the shit this month, I'm going to be, in my power, in my energy. It's like, don't waste that time. Manifest the things that you want in order to get the success that you've been wanting. You have the justice card as your crossing energy, which is what you need to do immediately. And justice is all about accountability. It's all about integrity. It's all about clarity. And so this is definitely the time where it's like, watch your integrity. If people are seeing you as that boss figure, if people are seeing you in the light that they should have been seeing you in the entire time, it's like, this is definitely the time that you need to watch the things that you do. It's like, what we do in silent really describe who we truly are. But, it's like, if you really don't, if you're not really, portraying what you need to portray, it's saying, this month you want to make sure that you are faking it then until you making it, because it's like, you're in some really good energy. This could be a time that a lot of people is going to notice you, maybe on a romantic level, or it could be a career level that, people are seeing like, maybe that guy should be a supervisor or a manager. It's like, you need to utilize, this energy. Utilize it while it's there. You have your challenge position. You have the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups, it talks about family reunions. It talks about emotional stability. It talks about coexisting. In a love reading, the 10 of Cups is love is a really good card of saying that love and harmony is going to enter in. And so I think that this is in your challenge position, because it's telling you, like, this month, be careful not to fall in some of the traps that you have before, which is procrastinating, is you saying you're going to do it, but you never get around to it. It's like, make sure that you really utilize this time while you're in some really good energy. Maybe you could be coming out of some depression or whatever, and it's like, while you're in this energy, utilize it correctly, while people are watching you and things like that, because it's honestly what your reading is saying, that I think that this energy is that people are seeing you and viewing you in this energy, so you definitely need to use it wisely. You have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is what you don't see coming. The King of Pentacles is all about, being practical, being consistent, in things, being responsible, being showing improvement. And so, this is going to be a good time for you to showcase who you are. I think that, that's going to be the thing about this month. This month, Cancer, you're going to be seen.